Hi, my name's Tony Amore. I'm an artist and trained to be a concert pianist, a classical pianist. Trained to be a concert pianist, concert piano player. This is my artwork. This is Cupid that I've drawn in pencil. It's a Caravaggio. And this is my artwork. Like I said, it's Caravaggio, Victoria's Cupid. So I drew this on Christmas Eve 2018. So it's a fairly big drawing, about A1, it's A1 size. So it's a lot bigger than A4, it's A1 size picture. So it's Victoria's Cupid. It's the Mephisto also I was working on, which I'm still working on. I'm piano teachers. So I would do this first. I'd play the left hand first because there's no right hand at the beginning. So I mean play the left hand first because there's no right hand at the beginning, that's what I said, yes. So So basically, if you've got the patience to play that piece, Bolero by Maurice Ravel, so to keep getting quiet and then to build up the crescendo. But to cut a long story short, as they say, whoever said that, the gist of the thing is awesome. What have I got? Let's go up to E. Might have made a mistake there. Alright. Oh, that was it. That's it. Yeah, so that was it. That was it. Let's back it up. So anyway, that's the Bolero by Maurice Ravel. Maurice Ravel was born in 1875 in Corbon, France, 1875. He died in 1937, Maurice Ravel. 1937, just before World War II. And because he was born in Paris, France, he died in 1937. Because he was born in 1875 in Corbon, France. I don't know where that is, but probably South France, Southern France. I don't know really, and could be near Lyon or something like that. Because he was born in 1875, he was known as an impressionist. He was one of the impressionists, like Claude Debussy was also known as one of the impressionists, which is the same time as Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin and Claude Monet and Claude Manet and who else was around then? Renoir and Pissarro and Edgar Degas, Toulouse-Lautrec. They were all around at the same time as Maurice Ravel, the French composer. So that's one of his famous musics. Apparently, in the 1920s, when Maurice Ravel was getting older, I think he went to Spain. I think he went to Spain. I think it's based on a Spanish dance. It's based on a Spanish dance, the Bolero. So, and he heard the recording on one of those old record players, and he heard a record. He heard the record, which had been the music had been put onto a record, and he was quite an old man, and the place erupted in the tavern. He went in there, nobody knew who he was, because it was in Spain, and they put the music on, and he heard it, and he started to cry, and because he heard this recording on this very old-fashioned radio, and that's a true story. Maurice Ravel. I think his father was a musician as well. I think his father played the violin, I think. And his father was a clockmaker, if I remember right. And his father lived in Switzerland. Part French and Swiss, his father was, I think. And obviously, if he comes from Switzerland, yeah, he would make clocks, I suppose. So, so that was Maurice Ravel, and that's the Bolero. Sorry. And I'll just go. Sorry. No, it's not right. I remember now. So that's it. You've got your left hand chord. Going on afterwards. So and you've got your left hand chord with it as well. So and then how does it go? It goes. That's it. That's it. I think that anyway, so yes, so that's it. So that's the Bolero. That's the Bolero by Maurice Ravel. So yesterday, if I remember rightly, remember the notes, we're working on Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1. Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto No. 1 in B flat minor. And if you can remember, I was on about the tonic, the tonic, subdominant, dominant, and back to tonic again. I was on about tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, B as a leading note, leading tone, and tonic. Tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, leading tone, and tonic. That's what I was saying. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then I was on about the G scale, G sharp scale, the G major scale. She's got an F sharp in. Start with G, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, G major scale, G, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp and G. So I talked about that. Then we're going back to this Piano Concerto No. 1, Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1, which was written between 1840 and 1893. So the Piano Concerto No. 1 by Tchaikovsky in B flat minor. So oh, sorry, did that wrong. Should have gone octave higher. Do that 4 times. Oh, sorry, what's wrong? Okay. And do that 4 times. Do that 4 times on this chord. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. That's right. So it doesn't sound right there. That's it. Then you do this 4 times. Then you come down to the E. That's right. That's it. And then do that twice. then you go down to A flat octaves, octaves, flat octaves and E. That's it. And then flat octaves and A flat octaves again. Never mind. Again, and it's back to F again. Sorry, I should have been there. And then it goes down to E. Goes down to E. Down to E. And then it goes to A. It goes up to E again, just like that, with B. No, that should have been A. It should have gone to A. Sorry, that should have gone to A. It goes to B. That's it. Goes back down to A. Back down to A. Confused now. I think that's something like that anyway. So that's the piano concerto by Tchaikovsky. I was working on the Mephisto waltz. I was working on the right hand and left hand on page 5 for the Mephisto waltz. So this is the Franz Liszt Mephisto waltz. I was doing right hand and left hand on that. And that's it from Tony Amore. Thank you very much. And like I said, I like to study music in Spain. In a couple of years from now, in Madrid or Barcelona Music Academy, University, Barcelona, Spain, or Madrid, Spain, or work in the Costa del Sol in Spain, and maybe in a year or two. So that's it from Tony Amore. Thank you very much.